Hello guys, welcome back. In this video let's understand linear dodge or add blending mode. It's a very simple blending mode to understand. There's nothing complex about it. So I've got few color strips which are of red, green and blue channels. I would like to take you through certain colors firstly to better understand this blending mode. So if you go to the color picker here, we have red channel, we have green channel, we have blue channel. So the color will be ranging between 0 to 255. If I enter a value of 255, I get the highest red color there. A value of 256 is not taken by the tool because as I told, it's a highest number is 255. So if I take a 0, it gives a black. If I take a 255 in green, I get the green color. And if I take 255 in blue, I get the blue color. But if I take 255 in green and blue, then I got cyan color. And then if I take red and blue 255, I get magenta. And 255 in red and green, I get yellow. And if I take 255 in red, green and blue, I get white. Okay, red and blue gets magenta, red and green yellow, green and blue cyan. So they're very simple. Okay, so add blending mode we'll try to understand. Okay, so I've got a black background, so let's try to I name the red color here. So red is basically 1 in red, 0 in green, 0 in blue. Then green is 0 in red, 1 in green and 0 in blue. So let's say if I add red and green colors here, so I get yellow color. Okay, that's very simple. I'm adding it. So let's try to do that here. So we got a red, we got the green. So I just changed the blending mode to linear dodge, and when I put it, you should be able to see red and green added together got yellow. And if I mix red and blue, you get magenta. And red and green, you got cyan. Green and red, red and blue, magenta. So you got all that colors. But what if I put all these layers together? I get white. Okay. So colors are very simple to understand. The RGB colors are additive because the colors here are like your monitor when you switch off, it's black. So colors on monitor are created on a black canvas with the lights. They are not made with ink. Okay, so the colors are made with lights, and these colors are additive colors. So if I generally try to use this in practical examples, I have some examples with me. So here I've got a smoke layer, a wispy smoke, and I've got a lady, a photograph. She's holding a cigarette in her mouth. And then if you could see, I would select this layer and then just change the blending mode to add, and then you should be able to see the screen or the cigarette smoke on top of it. And if you could see, this blending mode looks almost like screen blending mode. There is a very subtle difference because I told you the difference. The screen blending mode has got a different formula altogether. I made a video tutorial on that. You can check that video. So okay, so you might be thinking there's a patch here. Just don't worry, just select that layer and then just bring down the blacks, and then you get that smoke layer sitting top of that. You can play with the opacity and all that stuff. That's a different story altogether, but that's a linear dodge for you. Using linear dodge, I would also show you how I can achieve a chromatic aberration effect. This is a normal defect of the lens by which you get that spillover colors in the edges of the subject. So I'll be showing how to do that. So we have this layer. I'm going to make a copy of that 3 times. So I'll be selecting the first layer. I'll go to the effects layer and then go to the blending options and then switch off the red and green and blue channels and switch on only the red channel there. Okay, so this is the red channel, and then I'll go with the next layer, and there I'm going to switch on the green layer, and then I've got the third layer, and I will switch on the blue layer. Yeah, that's a blue layer. So it is because of the opacity thing. So you could see I've got the blue channel of this image, I've got the green channel, I've got the red channel. Okay, so switch on all of them. Just you need to select the blending modes to dodge, linear dodge. Actually these pixels are transparent, so linear dodge is not really required, but if they are not transparent, then you may see a picture like this. In that case you need to select the blending mode to linear dodge for all the layers what you have got, and then select one of the layer which is blue and then move it few pixels side. I'm hitting left arrow and then I'm selecting this one and I'm spilling this over, and you should be able to see I've moved these 3 layers separately. Just move it like that. Okay, and you should be able to see when I zoom out, you get that nice chromatic aberration effect, a spillover of this red, green and blue channels. This happens because the refractive index value of red, green and blue light are different, and they separately project on your film, and that's why you get that separated images. And that's distortion is effect these days in lot of motion graphics and all. This adds more realism to your picture, so you can try achieving chromatic aberration also.